Dear students, welcome back to Geography class. Today we can learn about water resources in India. Nature has endowed India with plentiful water resource. This water resource accounts for 4% of world's water resources. India is an agrarian country, so the availability of water is an important source for agricultural growth. The term water resources refers to any of the entire range of natural waters that occur on the earth and are of potential use to living beings. Water resources can be generally divided into two. They are surface water and groundwater. Surface water means water on land is the result of precipitation and seepage from underground, which forms streams and rivers flowing on land and finally joining the sea. Groundwater means the water from precipitation gets collected under the surface of the land and it remains in the soil, subsoil, or collected in the bedrock. Usually, after the rainfall, the water will be collected in a large impermeable rocks. So, such rocks are storing large amount of water. An underground water stream that is saturated with the water and transmits water readily is known as aquifer. When we dig a tube well, we are digging a hole to the aquifers. That's why those types of wells are able to supply water throughout the year. Now we are facing water scarcity or shortage of water. Water scarcity means lack of fresh water to meet the demands of water usage within a region. It can be related to overexploitation of water or pollution of available water bodies. In these days, means April, May, these are the summer months for us. So we most of us facing water scarcity or shortage of water recently. In India, there is acute shortage of water or we are facing water scarcity. Its reasons are rainfall occurs in short spells of high intensity. You know that we experience rainfall in 4 months and 70% of rainfall occurs in that 4 months means June, July, August and September. It will be heavy showers. After that we experience dry spells. Second point, most of the rainwater flow away rapidly without recharging groundwater. So when we receive the rainfall, this water is not percolating down to the earth interior. It is just running off as surface water runoff and finally joins with the rivers or seas. If there is no percolation, it will not enrich the underground water table. Indians do not care to conserve water or rationalize its use. So we are thinking that we have a monsoon type of climate, we get abundant water, and because of that, without much care, Indians using the water. We are not giving much care to the conservation of the water. Groundwater reserves are depleting nowadays. Its rate is increasing day by day. Its reasons are overexploitation of underground water. This overexploitation is for agricultural activities, for the industrial purpose, or even for domestic activities. And we know that the loss of vegetation cover that reduces the percolation of water. Because of that, underground water is decreasing. And nowadays, due to water pollution, underground water is getting polluted. Not only underground water, surface water is also getting polluted. Because of that, the availability of fresh water decreasing day by day. Man is responsible for water crisis in India. Its reason, the increase in population that leads to the requirement of water for irrigation and industrialization. Its demand is increasing. This leading to overexploitation of groundwater, and that result in decline in groundwater levels. Why we have to conserve water? Why we are much worried about the availability of water? The overexploitation of underground water results in lowering of water table. So nowadays we know that every year people increasing the depth of their surface wells. Its reason is that the lowering of water table. The loss of vegetation that causes drought and reduction of rainfall. The increasing population results in water scarcity as it is used for irrigation and industrialization. Surface and groundwater resources are polluted. So because of all these reasons, we have to conserve the water. What are the effective ways to conserve water? Some points are given here. Rainwater harvesting. Adopting water saving technologies. For example, in agricultural field, farmers can follow drip irrigation or sprinkler irrigation, which supply less water to the plants but maximum utilization of the available water. Encouraging watershed management. Where rainwater is falling, that area itself allowing the water to percolate. That is a watershed management. Water recycling and using the water. Preventing pollution of water. Nowadays most of the water bodies are facing pollution. If we reduce the pollution, that is a better way to conserve the water. The first point to conserve the water is rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is the activity of direct collection of rainwater that can be stored for direct use during summer or can be used to recharge groundwater. We can learn about it detail now. The aims of rainwater harvesting are harvesting surface water and groundwater for future use. For example, in the rainy season, harvesting maximum amount of water, collecting maximum amount of water and storing it, and in dry season using it properly. Prevention of losses through evaporation and seepage. So rainwater it losses through the seepage. Otherwise, more evaporation in the dry season that leads to loss of water. That also can be controlled by scientific usage of water. Conservation and efficient utilization of the limited available water of an area. In some places in India, the availability of rainwater, it is very limited. So limited water that using efficiently, that is an important way to conserve the water. We know that India experiences a tropical monsoon type climate. Its main feature is it is unevenly distributed. Because of that, people in India follow different methods for rainwater harvesting or conserving the rainwater. Some methods: collecting rainwater from the rooftops and storing it in the tanks, capturing rainwater runoff from swollen streams during monsoon season and storing it in the water bodies itself, harvesting water from the flooded rivers, making a diversion channel from the flooded rivers and collecting it in some other water bodies. That is that last method. People in India traditionally followed some water harvesting methods. In different areas, it is named different way. In Western Himalayas, these water harvesting methods are named as Khatri or Kul. In Ladakh region, it is named as Zing. In Indo-Gangetic Plain, it is named as Baolis or Diggis. In central India, like Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, they are named as Johads. In Deccan Plateau, these water harvesting methods are named as Bhandaras. In Western Ghats, they are named as Surangam, and in the Eastern Ghat region, they are named as Korambu. So, people have the practice of water harvesting because they know the value of water. An important rainwater harvesting method is rooftop rainwater harvesting. It is the process of water harvesting in which rainwater falling on a roof is diverted through drain pipes to the storage container. Rainwater mechanism. It is having four important parts. In this diagram you can see there is a catchment, means it is the roof of a building. There when rainfall occurs, it is collecting and channelizing through a conduit. It may be a drain pipe, a pipe system, and through this conduit the water is collecting in a storage facility. It can be water tanks. And when these tanks are filling up, that water can be sent to the recharge facility. This recharge facility can be an underground aquifer, or it can be a surface well or tube well. Otherwise, we can prepare some recharge pits or trenches for collecting that extra water. So, water harvesting mechanism have four parts: catchments, conduits, storage facility and recharge facility. Why we have to harvest the water? Rainfall in India occurs in short spells of high intensity. After the short heavy rainfall, there will be a long dry period. That season we have to use fresh water. Second point, rainwater flow away without recharging groundwater. So this torrential rainfall, it run off to the main water bodies. There is no time for recharging the groundwater by percolation. There is a high demand for fresh water for domestic use and agricultural purposes. As the population increases, the demand for fresh water increasing in the urban centers, in villages, and in agricultural activities also. According to the increase in the agricultural land area, or based on the type of the crops cultivating, the demand for water is increasing. What are the advantages of rainwater harvesting? Rainwater harvesting reduces surface runoff, which reduces soil erosion, choking of drainage, and occurrence of floods. It increases the availability of fresh water during dry season. It improves the quality of underground water. Another method for increasing the availability of water or conserving the water is watershed management. It refers to the efficient management and conservation of both the surface and groundwater resources. So, watershed management includes prevention of runoff, storage, and recharge of groundwater. Central Government of India have a new project for the conservation of water. It is a watershed management technique. It is named as Hariyali. This project will enable the people in rural areas to conserve water for irrigation, drinking, fisheries, and afforestation. We, the Keralites, are very proud that we have 44 rivers flowing through our state. But you have to think that these rivers, they are swift flowing and they are only flowing for very small distances. Because of that, soon after the rainfall, the water fall on the earth's surface reaches the Arabian Sea. So it is very important for us to collect the each and every raindrop that receives in our courtyard or in our rooftops. So let us use this water for recharging our surface wells or tube wells, or we can make some recharging pits or trenches near our houses. So after the rainy season, we have to face a long dry season. That time, if we follow these methods to recharge the groundwater, we will be able to collect fresh water through our surface wells. So let us ready for a rainwater harvesting season.